Aloha Internet. This is Brendan and this is Shelby, and we're doing a super awesome live Hangout gratitude broadcast with Shelby. Yay! So anyways guys, as most of you know, today is a very special day. Today is my birthday, so thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes, and of course today is another special day just because it in a very rare and synchronistic situation, as many of you probably already know because I've been posting about it, and again, I wanted to be able to document it and give you guys a chance to hang out with us together. Today is the day that Shelby is graduating into the next step of his journey. We're going to be putting him down, we're going to be walking him across the Rainbow Bridge later today, literally in a few hours from now. The vet's scheduled to come over at noon. And again, it's sad. I know it's sad, and I've gone through plenty of the emotions, but honestly, I want to be able to still bring joy and happiness into this moment, to be able to celebrate this together, to celebrate the life, to celebrate all the fur babies out there, to give Shelby a chance just to say hello to you guys, for you guys to say hello to Shelby as well. So honestly, if you guys want to use this time to share any comments for Shelby, I'll read them to him. So Amir says, "Happy B-Day, brother. Hi, Shelby." Michael says, "You don't sound like how I imagined you to, LOL." Guess you've only heard me on the radio, maybe. Jamal says, "Happy birthday, Skull. Skull, happy B-Day, man. 11/11. Yeah, shout out. Actually, I'm putting up this broadcast, I'm starting it right at 9:06 a.m., which was intentional, because that's kind of a resonating frequency number with me, so I kind of want to do that. This is extra bonus points and stuff. So again, for people curious and stuff like that, so just reading more comments. Aaron, good to see you, man. Happy birthday. Love you, Shelby. Yeah, Shelby, they love you. So, again, for those wondering, they're just well, Shelby still looks healthy and stuff like that. He has, a condition that, is, basically slowly, making it so he can't use his legs and his body and stuff anymore. It's a degenerative disease within the spine, so it's been progressing for, a long time, over a year, and that's kind of the miracle of this, is that honestly, back in April, when I was going to California for lucidity, I was mentally preparing myself for the idea that he might pass away while I was gone. So the fact that he's lasted this long in itself is a huge gift, and that was kind of the things I was just I hope he's still here for my birthday, and he is, and stuff like that. So he looks his spirit's still there, but he can't walk on his own right now. He basically needs to be assisted and everything like that. And at this point, just read more comments. Happy birthday, Scully. Thanks, and Shelby rocks. You rock, Shelby. So I mean, at this point, guys, as sad as it is, it's just it would be selfish for us to keep him longer, and we're actually putting him at risk of the possibility that he might try getting up, he might fall, he might hurt himself. And so I mean, at this point, we're already in bonus time in terms of Shelby being here. And like I said, the fact that he made it this far is really a gift in itself. And honestly, it's very synchronistic. It's a full moon today, for one. Just reading more comments. Happy birthday, sending you extra loving energy, Shelby, on your journey. So yeah, so again, this is a big day for Shelby. This is a big day for us, and yeah, I asked for, I sort of saw this coming. I saw this coming from a long way away. I'm just I hope he's here till my birthday. And then what ended up happening is that we're gonna get him buried, and the place that buries him only does burial on Monday, and so that's today, which is my birthday, synchronistically. So I mean, if we weren't burying him today, we'd have to wait an entire another week. But at that point, like I said, it would just be would be selfish. It would be putting him at risk of just hurting himself. He's pretty fragile right now, so I mean, again, it's good to be able to send him out in good spirits, opposed to having to push it too far and then having regrets and everything. So I mean, he's still got a good spirit. We were out in the grass for a little bit. We were lying in the grass. We were just lying next to each other, kind of thing, and just really enjoying. And again, you can't have life without death, and where there is death, there is also rebirth. So as many of you, like, within the spiritual community, you have your own spiritual perspectives. I think it's really important to be able to have a spiritual perspective when it comes to death. And obviously, like, from my own idea, like, and I know a lot of you believe this and know this, like, yeah, like, death is not the end, you know, like, we go into death, it is a return from where we are from. So, like, Shelby chose to be here, I chose to be here, within our soul contract, we chose to, like, hang out with each other, and to, like, share these moments together, and to share these moments with you guys. And so, just reading more comments. Carol says, happy birthday, Brendan, and best wishes to both of you on your journeys from here. Oh, thank you, Carol, so much. Fabio says, happy birthday, dude, sending you love and tons of loves of ways. Thanks, guys. Lots of loves and angels to Shelby, so thanks, guys. So, I mean, again, you know, like, I've like, gone through, like, I mean, yeah, like, it's interesting, because I've, like, trust me, I've gone through, like, lots of waves of emotions, I've gone through, like, lots of crying and stuff like that. There will be more crying, like, I'm almost, like, crying right now and stuff like that, and again, you know, the crying is important to, like, allow that energy to move through you, to allow it to be, like, a reflection of your deeper love. And so, I mean, you know, like, even, honestly, like, if you guys are watching this, like, the part that, honestly, like, makes me cry, even at this point, in addition to everything, is, like, knowing that you guys might be crying. Like, it's when I, like, see other people crying, it, like, makes me cry, right? And so it's, like, this, like, cycle and stuff like that. So, but I want you guys to, like, have permission to cry, just to be able to, like, cry at, like, the realness that this is, right? Like, the realness that, like, this is something that we do all go through, and yeah. It's like trying to, like, talk and cry at the same time. It's, like, such an interesting thing, because you, like, lose your breath, you, like, feel it, you're just like, what's happening? So, but again, guys, you know, like, if you guys have any comments for Shelby, please feel free to send them now. We'll just, I want to do this broadcast just for a little bit longer, and presuming it maintains its feed, as, you know, Facebook randomly crashes sometimes, but I got a good feeling about this one. But again, you know, I just want to be able to give you guys this chance, like, live, through the power of the internet, to be able to just say hi to Shelby. And even if you're watching this in the future, like, feel free to add your comments, because, like, he'll still get them and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know, like, again, like, dogs are such an amazing thing. Animals are such an amazing thing. And I think, like, our connection with animals is, like, a huge part of, like, a bigger shift, when we can, like, look into their eyes and see our eyes, when we can look into them and see, like, see the compassion, see the connection, see the soul that they are, and, like, that's something that, like, the world is moving into. So, I mean, dogs do that. They teach us, like, this, like, infinite compassion, infinite gratitude, and it's hard to imagine a world without dogs, without animals. Renal says, we are with you, Brendan and Shelby, sending you love energy for you both. Sarah says, blessings on your new adventure, Shelby. Anne says, yes, thank you. This was so nice to see and to share with you. Thanks, guys. Yeah, and I mean, like, it's really, like, because, I mean, like, any of you have, like, been involved with the Paradigm Shift Project, like, you've seen Shelby, like, appear, like, time and time again. Like, he's always been there and stuff like that, so. But again, you know, like, he'll still be there. Like, obviously, you know, like, you can get into the idea that, like, the physical is one thing, but, like, beyond the physical, all of us are, like, still able to interact. And, like, one of the things that I'm really interested in is, like, you know, as you know, like, dreaming is a big thing that I'm interested in. And, like, I want to be able to, like, pursue my dreams so that, like, I can continue to meet up with him, and I want to be able to, like, bring him into our shared dreams. And I'll explain more about that later and stuff. So, Alan says, I feel much love flowing from Shelby. It's, like, hard for me to talk right now. Everything will be fine. Best wishes on your journey, Shelby, and happy birthday, Brendan. Oh, I think Dallin wants to come in. Dallin, do you want to come in? Join the party? Come on, come here. Come here. Come here. Dallin, come here. Dallin. So Dallin is going to say hi. So, I mean, Dallin is going to still be here. So Dallin's Shelby's brother. And, like, it's a blessing that, like, we still have him. You know, like, it's really nice just to be able to, like, still have, like, a companion. So, Dallin, say hi. Hi! So he's a goofball. He's funny. You know, like, there's footage that I have, and, like, honestly, guys, like, one of the things that I'm going to do, like, I'm going to be working on a video, that I've been planning for a while. And it's gonna be called Farewell to a Friend, and it's gonna be like about Shelby, and like in it there's some like really cute footage of like Shelby and Dallin playing together when Dallin was just a puppy, and like Dallin's like grabbing Shelby's tail and they're like running around the yard together, so it's like really cute. So I mean that's one of the things that I want to do, just be able to like, again, you know, like it's interesting because like those of you who know me, like death is like something that I've talked about lots of times before. It's something that I've like dealt with, and it's something that I feel is like, obviously it's taboo, but it's like important to talk about, because like when we can talk about it, we can process it, we can understand it, and we can allow ourselves to like move forward. And like that is like what I feel this is like really about. This is about like being able to find strength in the present moment, appreciation in the present moment, and still like moving forward with like a more open heart, with more compassion, with more gratitude, and like with more strength. So I mean like Shelby like lives on through the love that we share, and like there's strength in that for all of us. So just reading more of the comments. Yeah, Fabio says, happy birthday, dude. Oh, I think I already read that one. Tons of loves and waves. Loves and angels, Shelby. We are with you, Brendan and Shelby. Sending you love for you both. Thank you, Renal. I already read that one. Sarah says, blessing on your new adventure, Shelby. Anne says, yes, thank you. This was so nice to see and share with. Alan says, I feel much love flowing from Shelby. Everything will be fine. I already read this too. Best wishes for you on your journey, Shelby, and many more. And happy birthday, Brendan. Paul, welcome, Paul. Good to see you. Happy birthday. Bill says, Brendan, your strength and your insight is inspiring. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this tough experience. Sending peace and love to you, Shelby. Paul says, happy birthday, Skull. Deep bow, Shelby. So again, you know, like, I really appreciate you guys being here to be able to, like, share this. Again, you know, like, it's a mix of emotions. Like, I'm crying, like, I'm sad, but I'm still, like, at this point, I'm, like, practicing, like, radical compassion, like, radical gratitude. Just for, like, this present moment. Okay, Cheryl says, happy birthday and love to you, Shelby. I was feeling the same way only weeks ago with Angel. Yeah, Cheryl, huge shout out to you. I love you guys. And I mean, again, you know, like, guys, like, I know, like, this is the thing, like, what I'm going through is, like, something, like, all of us go through. Everyone who has a pet, everyone who has a dog, everyone who has a friend, everyone who's alive goes through this. It's part of the experience, and it's beautiful. Like, it really is. As, like, messy as it is, it's beautiful. You know? Yeah. Tanya Lee says, my eyes are like watering, I can't read. Life is such an amazing gift, the gift we call the present. Yeah. Love abound, says Manya Anka. Lacey says, so much love for you, and Shelby, here with you, thinking of you. Lots of hugs, Cheryl. Lots of hearts. And more hearts. Brandy, more hearts. Cheryl, I love you too. You're making me cry, and all puppy now. And I have to pick up my kids. Yeah, again, guys, you know, like, honestly, like, let this be, like, whatever it needs to be for you. So, I mean, like, if you're watching this and you feel like crying, like, I want you to be able to do that. Like, I want you to be able to, like, give yourself permission for that. And, like, maybe it's something that, like, you haven't done in a while. So, I mean, like, you're welcome to, and everything, so. So, I mean, it's amazing to just think of, like, how much dogs know. And I swear, like, you know, like, dogs, like, have, like, an awareness beyond the present. Like, dogs are more psychic than we realize. And, like, they're teaching us about, like, this, like, I love the idea that like wolves in particular and other animals, they have this foresight. And, like there's a beautiful idea that like when wolves are on the hunt, I love this story. When wolves are on the hunt, what they actually do, like when they're like moving across and they're like looking for food, they actually like go into their dreams and they'll astral project to find out where the hunt is, to find out like where the deer is or where the food is. And then when they wake up, they go and they know where to go. Like that's how they do it, or at least that's an idea that to me just like makes a lot of sense. Because I feel that's what we're doing. We're like going into our dreams and we're seeing into the future, and it's like leading us to where we need to be. So I mean, like I knew this day was coming. I knew this was coming. This is no surprise. We get here, we show up for it, and we arrive with it, and we find the gifts within it. Like even as it's sad, like it's still beautiful. Tanya Lee says it's so beautiful to feel all there is to be human. These feelings are unique to our experience. Keep them flowing, you will be rewarded. Lisa says, you're right, I love your beautiful animals. God bless you both. Taylor says, it's sad to lose an animal. I had to put my cat down back in November, and it hurt my heart like crazy. Animals are a blessing, thinking of you on this time. Paul, bigger the down, the bigger the up. It hurts because you two are soul buddies and fellow travelers of the round. So again, guys, like, thank you, and then again, like, keep, honestly, like, if you have any messages that you just want to share, even if you're, like, crying right now, like, feel free to just, like, send those through, and I'll read them and everything, and just, like, thank you so much, guys, for, like, watching this, for being a part of this, for being able to, like, share this journey, and again, like, for anybody, like, going through their own things, like, whether it be related to animals or anything like that, like, I just want you to know that, like, you are loved, like, literally experiencing itself. And it's important to be able to, like, have each other. So, I'm really grateful for, like, Shelby to know that he is supported, for us to know that we are supported. And Matt says, the animal is a non-spirit creation until they are shown love by the human. Without a doubt, your friend will now be with you always. Yeah. Much love to you. Thanks, Matt. So again, thank you, Shelby. Hey, buddy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. And I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful because, like, he knows, but, like, he doesn't know, right? So, I mean, like, animals are, like, so present. And I think there's just so much that we can learn from them. Yeah. Paul says, yet he is your fellow Sifu. You were meant to have met, as you will, again in the next journey. Love, Ki and Shi. And Chi, brothers. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Good boy. Anyways, guys, yeah, no, I really appreciate you guys, like, being here, being able to, like, connect in this moment. Get some sunshine in there. So I mean, it's beautiful to, like, have the light shining through in this moment. He's got a good view outside. Yeah. Naya says, sending love and light to you both. Happy birthday. It's like, honestly, like, the fact that this is, like, my birthday, but it's also death is, like, for me, really important. Like, I wanted to be able to do this because I wanted to be able to, like, give him the gift too. Like, that's one thing about, like, my birthday. Like, I really like to be able to, like, give other people gifts on their birthday, and so, like, to be able to, like, give him this gift now, to be able to, like, walk him across the rainbow bridge is, like, one of the best gifts I can give him, right? To be able to, like, give him that next step in his journey. And I mean, sending love and light to you both. Happy birthday. Carol says, holding you both in my heart today and through the full moon. Yeah, it's a full moon. I don't know if I mentioned that. Thank you for always being an inspiration and for sharing your fully raw truth. Thank you, Carol. I love you guys. Chelsea says, I am present with you and Shelby and sending you both so much love. So, I mean, again, like, the fact that this is, like, a full moon today, it's my birthday, and it's, like, Shelby's graduation day into the next step of his journey. It's just, like, it's all those things. It all syncs up. It's all beautiful. It all connects together. And yeah, like one of the things I was gonna say, you know, like for those of us who are like into the metaphysical discussions, you know that like it gets into this idea that like at the time of death, it's a very transcendental experience. At the time of death, the idea that like DMT is naturally the thing, like literally like at that moment of death, it's like taking off a tight boot. And whether you're a human or whether you're an animal, I believe that there's a process of remembrance where the soul, like as it transitions away from the body, it like steps back into that like divine remembrance. So I mean, Shelby will be able to do that. Like it's like literally, you know, like sending him out, giving him that like final gift of like a beautiful transcendental experience as we like put him to sleep. And I mean, it's funny, you know, we're like putting him to sleep, but at the same time, we're also waking him up. We're waking him up within this dream, which is, you know, a big theme that you guys hear me talking about and stuff like that. That like this is another version of the dream, and this is like us awakening to our soul divinity, and this will be like an important part on his soul path. I mean, who's to say like what happens with souls? So I mean, you know, like maybe Shelby's like living in this soul, and maybe like he's gonna come back, and maybe he's gonna be like a person in the paradigm shift community down the future. Maybe he'll like be a friend who we get to meet again in a different form. I mean, maybe he'll be in everything, you know, he'll be in like every sunrise, whatever poetry you want to make into it. But I do feel that like every soul like goes through a part of its journey, and who's to say that like each of us hasn't already lived a past life as a pet for someone else? Ugh. Chelsea says, I'm present with you and Shelby and sending you both lots of love. I already read that one. Thank you, Chelsea. I love you guys. Indra says, sending love to you both. Naya sent a link. I'll check it out in a bit. Renal says, just like a magnet, your connection will remain. Love you. I love you. Rich says, my German Shepherd has been my rock for the last 8 years, but especially since my bike wreck 10 months ago. Can't imagine you're hurt, bud. I feel for you, and Shelby is as well. So again, guys, you know, like it's crazy. Like the fact that like you guys are feeling this, again, just goes into this idea that like we all are connected, and like when one of us hurts, we all hurt. You know, it's like you like take a hammer and you like hit someone's toe, and it like hurts you to see it happen. Like that's because like beyond the illusion of separation, like it's blatantly obvious that we're connected, and we're connected through like just like seeing each other and through our stories and through our magics of this moment. So I mean, again, you know, like I'm grateful for you guys to be like the other parts of us that are all experiencing this together, and that's why I wanted to be able to share this, because like again, you know, like I want to be able to like reflect on the idea that like this is also about strength, like this is also about like greater, deeper knowing, greater trust. And so I mean, like, to be able to, like, for me to have that spiritual idea that, like, yes, this is another step in this journey, for me is, like, very important. And I just encourage you guys to, like, reflect on that in your own way when it comes to, like, death with anything, animal or human, you know? Like, that is, like, an important part of each of our journeys, to be able to, like, make that step into, like, the next level of the dream, to return to that other level of the dream from which we came as well. Nick says, hugs, man. I've been there. Kartika says, oh, I went through this too. I love you both. Matthew says, indeed, brother, graduation day, birthday, all will be intended. So, yeah. Like, this will be a very special birthday for me to remember for the rest of my life, obviously. And again, you know, like, I'm grateful to be able to, like, share it with you guys. Okay. I'm not too sure exactly how much more like I'll be broadcasting. Like I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the time. Like I mean, yeah, like literally like at this point, like I've been up at 6 a.m. Like I went and caught the sunrise this morning. Again, like I made a video. I'm gonna be posting it later once I get around to it. I'm not gonna rush it and stuff like that. I just saw like a fluffy thing go fly by. It's probably a fairy. Yeah. So, like, you know, just keep an eye open, because I want to be able to share that video as just, like, just another way to be able to, like, move through this healing process as well. Oh, good boy, good boy. Yeah. So, yeah, like, I want to be able to just, like, obviously just spend more time with him just by myself, and, like, that's what I'm going to do. And just like give him a chance to relax and just give him a chance to rest. Yeah, like the vet's gonna be coming over at around noon today, And I just love that sun. The vet's gonna be coming because you can see like the rainbow bridge, like that's like the rainbow right there, right? See, Shelves? You can see the rainbow? Oh, kind of just look at that. I love that. Hey, Shel? He's like, you can see the rainbow bridge right there. Ah. So again, like the vet's gonna be coming over in a few hours, and then we're gonna go bury him today, and then I'll be back, and the journey continues, and like there's still so much more to go, and I mean like it's the full moon, so obviously like for those of you who like stay in sync, like I still like this is like just like logistical stuff, but like I'm still planning on doing a full moon meditation, and maybe Wednesday. I may just give myself an extra day. Normally it was going to be Tuesday, but I may do it Wednesday, but like stay tuned for that. I'm still meditating on it, but I know it's going to be special and important. That light just kind of like went behind the, yeah, that light was like temporary. It was like a little bonus gift. So anyways, guys, yeah, like honestly, guys, like I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Any other messages that you guys have for Shelby, just please feel free to share them now, and I'll pass them on to him. So, Nicole says, "Happy birthday, surrounding you and Shelby in love and light." So yeah, 33 people in the chat. Oh. Good boy, Shelves. Good boy. So yeah, guys, like I know I posted about this earlier, but like honestly, like if you like it's this is like side separate and stuff like that, but like if you do want to like just like send a gift, you guys have the link for my Patreon, and like that's like what I'm asking for, because like you can think of that as like a charity donation and stuff like that to be able to help support the whole community. So you guys know the link for my Patreon, and you can do that and stuff like that. But yeah, like it's been really amazing to be able to like have this journey and to be able to like have Shelby, because like Shelby, we got him as like a rescue pup years and years ago. Like he was fostered, but yeah, we got him when he was about 2 years old, so we never had him as a puppy. But yeah, he was always there with me. Like when we first moved to London, we had another dog named Bobby, and then Bobby passed away shortly after we got here. And so Shelby, we got him in about August, and yeah, he's been with me through like high school. And obviously, like, he's been with me, like, since the genesis of the Paradigm Shift Project. So, I mean, like, that's, like, the really cool thing about it. Steve says, "Happy birthday, much love to you and Shelby. Hugs. Thanks, guys." Sarah says, "Holding for you and Shelby today. Happy birthday. Sending you all my love for you both." Daryl says, "Happy birthday, brother." Thank you, Daryl. I saw you signed up yesterday with a donation. Thank you. Yeah. So again, guys, like, we're gonna wrap up this broadcast soon. I just really appreciate you guys being here. I'm just gonna keep spending time with Shelby by myself, with the family as well. Like this is a thing that like my entire family's going through as well, obviously, and he's had a lot of love. He's had a lot of great people to be able to share this journey with. So, ain't that right, Shelby? So. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up, and we're just gonna let him rest. We're just gonna let him take it easy. He's probably gonna go sleep. I'm probably gonna go sleep for a bit, and we're just gonna hang out some more. So, I'll just leave it up for one more minute. So, guys, if you just have any last comments, please feel free to just share those now. And again, I just thank you for being in this. Like the tears, again, like the tears come and go. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to like allow them to like show up when they need to, because again, like the tears are energy, the tears are love, the tears are a reflection of like how human we are and how beautiful it is. And again, for everyone who's gone through this in different ways, like aloha, I see you and I love you guys. Almost canceled the broadcast there. Like again, just let through death, let us find new strength, and through death, let us find like a more open heart. Let us like connect deeper with like the human experience. So yeah, you can see he's going to sleep right now. So I'm gonna end this broadcast because I don't want to keep him up just by like talking in his ear. So, Sam said, happy birthday. We love you. Thank you, Sam. Ann says, sending you love today as always. Shelby is beautiful, majestic creature. Light and love to you and your family. Jenny says, happy birthday, Brendan. Hugs to you and Shelby. I'm holding space for you two in my heart today. Katrika says, hugs to both of you. With you always. Liz Yina says, happy birthday and sending my love to you guys both. You can see, like, look, he just fell asleep. Aww. Love you, Shelby. We love you. Okay, guys, that's the cue. So let's let Shelby go to sleep. And yeah, from one dream to another. I mean, I think you guys saw the poem. I'll just end with the poem that I wrote. I think you guys already saw it. But I'm just gonna read it again, even though I have it in another video as well. But one sec. Oh, it's like 9:36 right now, so that's good. We started at 9:06 and we're ending at 9:36. So yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'm just pulling up my poem on my iPad that I wrote. Shakia says he seems cool with it. So, yeah. Okay, where's that poem that I wrote? Okay. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so Shelby's ready to go to sleep. And yeah, much blessings, guys. You know, like, Shelby will still be here in astral form, and we'll see him around. He will still be here. He's like the mascot for Paradigm Shifts, at least in my mind. So again, guys, let me... Okay. So, this is a poem that I wrote. So, so this is for Shelby. Today is the day we say goodbye to a friend, goodbye to a moment that never really ends, because the memories we hold are with us forever, through the journey we are on, into the next endeavor, of chasing astral squirrels and infinite butt scratches galore, of walks that last forever, and cookies forevermore. So thank you with all our hearts for being our friend here and now, for sharing your love with this world, every which way and how. We love you for always, and we will see you again. From this dream to another, you will always be our friends. Thank you, Shelby. So, thank you again, guys. Just reading the last comments. I really appreciate you. Aylin says, I really appreciate you sharing your true self with all the ups and downs with us. Thank you. My heart is cracking up right now. You two are such beautiful, lightning souls. Sarah says, Shelby will be with you always. Matt says, indeed, his entity now has a reason for being. Thank you for sharing this moment. Love to his enlightenment. He knows his name because of you. I like that. He knows his name. So that was beautiful, Anne. Thank you. Okay, guys. So until next time, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Remember that this is just another important step on our journey. Shelby is and always will be with us. So please feel free to keep leaving your love in the comments. You know he hears it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. So so life is a celebration. Okay, I'm ending this broadcast now. I'll see you guys in the future. One love, and keep it shifty. Good boy. Okay, peace out, guys.